So let's talk about the difference between an okay agent and a great agent when there's multiple offers. So recently I had two situations where I was the buyer's agent and we offered on listings that ended up in multiple offers. The very first one had 3 offers and the second property had 4 offers. And I know what you're thinking, this is not the market of multiple offers, but it is if there is a unique feature set or the property is priced really well. So let's go through the scenarios here because it's important to understand what a listing agent can make you if they know what they're doing. So on the buyer side, on the first transaction with 3 offers, the agent came back and said, hey, we have multiple offers. We are going to call for highest and best at this period of time. Here are some things that would delight my client. Submit by this time and we will make our decision. So there was a lot of communication. They expressed exactly what they were looking for, and we were able to get that under contract, and my clients were happy, sellers were happy. Great. Now let's go to the not so good situation. This one had 4 offers. Unfortunately, the agent, even when asked if there were offers, did not give that information up, which is her client's prerogative if they so choose that. However, here's the deal. We submitted our offer. I was checking in. There was not a lot of communication, very evasive about what would delight the clients, that sort of thing. And then the email just came back that we're under contract with a different offer. Now, this is not a small property. This is upwards of $1 million. Okay, way upwards of $1 million. My first question was, hold on, you didn't tell me there were multiple offers. I even asked, and she said, well, my clients decided not to give that information, and they just wanted to negotiate with one offer. So we negotiated it and we just went under contract. Here's the deal though. My clients were ready to pay list price or maybe even above list price for this property. And let me tell you what the delta was, because they just closed. So I went to see what they sold for. The delta was $125,000. If they would have just said, we have multiple offers, submit your highest and best, they would have made $125,000. But because they were advised not to tell anyone that they received multiple offers and just to negotiate the best they could with one, they lost out on over $100,000. So the moral of the story is this. Work with someone who understands how to navigate tricky situations, whether it's multiple offers or anything else, because who you work with matters, not just to the experience, but also to your pocketbook. Whether you're relocating to our area or if you're just looking to buy or sell and you are a local, it is really important to work with someone who understands the market and, better yet, who understands how to navigate situations that occur in our market. So if you're looking for a consultation, whether that is a listing consultation or a buyer consultation, just reach out. We are more than happy to sit down and talk you through the process and what to expect.